Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to be going over the tragic history of Digimon Mobile Games and why I think that we won't be getting a new gacha or otherwise mobile game like ReArise or Linkz or Heroes for the franchise anytime soon. So as we all know, Digimon ReArise will be shutting down on April 20th after nearly 3 years, and while this may come as a shock for some, the life expectancy of Digimon Mobile Games is not particularly long at all. So the first Digimon mobile game that I ever played was a Match 3 card battle adventure game, which is apparently a genre of video game. I've never played any other game like it, but maybe I should because I really loved Digimon Heroes. So this was called Digimon Crusader in Japan, and it launched there in late 2012 on iOS and early 2013 on Android. And then it came out in English on June of 2015 in Australia, and then launched 7 months later in North America and Europe. I remember playing it from launch in Australia and nobody else was playing it, but there wasn't much to the game until it launched more globally. It was very pay to win. I couldn't, because there weren't many events, so I couldn't get many strong Digimon. It was kind of annoying, but as soon as it launched globally, it was just, it was really good. I was really enjoying it and had all these events. It had like all this PvP stuff. It was pretty cool once it got its feet off the ground, basically. So it shut down on the last day of 2017, December 31st. However, while Heroes was wrapping up, we did have another phone game to play, and that was Digimon Linkz, which was a gacha RPG similar to ReArise, but with slightly less story. They only put the story in the last few months of its life, but anyway. And it was released in March of 2016 in Japan, and over a year later in English on October 3rd, 2017. However, this mobile game shut down in late 2019, so that is like a year and a half of life from Digimon Linkz. And then of course we have ReArise, which launched in late June 2018 in Japan and early October in 2019 in English. Now while it's always sad to see these games go, typically another one replaces it fairly quickly. And even in Japan, there's a case of a bit of overlap between the two, where they're both running at the same time. However, ReArise is shutting down, basically, as of recording this, 2 months, sort of, but as of when I release this, next month. So we don't know anything about anything replacing it, which makes me wonder if Bandai is going all in on the new Digimon VB lab app. I'm not sure if it is the lab app, it's just a PvP app that they talked about briefly at Digimon Con. We could also be getting New Century, which is currently running in China, but as far as I'm aware, it's just a Chinese exclusive for now, and there's no plans, or at least no announced plans, to release it in Japan or outside of Japan in the English-speaking world or wherever. So basically, those are my thoughts, and I don't particularly think we're going to be getting a new gacha game. I think we might be going all in on the VB apps. So we'll have two VB apps apparently. We have the VB Lab app and the VB PvP app. Or that's at least how they described it at the Digimon Con. It could just be an update to the original one. But in any case, we don't have any news about anything replacing it. Of course, there was the possibility for a TCG app to be released, but at the moment they've announced that they have no plans to release this, and it's only going to be used for events, and it is manual at the moment anyway, not automatic, so it's not something that you can really easily play against someone over the internet, basically. So, what are your thoughts, and are we done with gacha games? And which of these, if you played all three, was your favourite? I honestly think Digimon Heroes was my favourite. In one of the trailers they had the Here We Go from the Digimon Adventure 02 dub soundtrack, and it was great because I love that song. So that was probably my favourite. It was definitely less, once it released globally, it was less you need to put money in or you need to get things. I know, I felt like there were events all the time and that was really fun and there was a lot of content to it. And even when it closed, there were still areas of the map that were just like coming soon, which was really tragic. But anyway, that was my favourite, and you'll have to let me know in the comments which one was your favourite. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, as always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye!